year in the spring of 2016, I ended up having a spinal cord stroke. So from C2 to C6, there's a blood clot, which left me completely paralyzed from the shoulders down. So I was 21. I was going into my senior year of college. So I was in the hospital for about a week, paralyzed from the shoulders down. By the time I left the hospital, I was able to move part of my left side, not fully, but it was getting there. I remember leaving the hospital. I don't remember a whole lot in the hospital. I think they had me on a lot of happy meds because I was in a lot of pain. But I do remember kind of the later days. And I don't know that I was really scared. I think I was more like in a position where I can't change it, so like I can't change what happened, so I'm going to change what's going to happen. So I'm going to fight through it, and even though I was told I will never walk again or move again, I'm going to prove them wrong, basically, was my thought process. So yeah, so I was here for 3 weeks. I did PT, OT multiple times a day. So I started out not really in a wheelchair, I guess. They kind of had to help me sit and stand, and we started standing, and it was a really long process of like going from sitting to standing, and it felt like it took a while to actually get to the whole walking part, and I think that was like the exciting part for me. Little by little, I think by the end of the first week I was taking those little bitty baby steps, shuffling along. Not a lot, it was maybe 40 steps was the limit, but there were a lot of things that I did not excel at, especially with my hands. My right hand was the last thing to come back, and like everything that I did in OT was like trying to like lift my hand up and like try to compensate and cheat. And I would just laugh, and when I couldn't get a little peg into a little hole, I was like, oh, well, better luck next time. So just trying to, I mean, you can't really do much about it, so why not laugh at yourself?
Walking right.
I left with a 1-point cane. So I did the return to driving program here, thankfully, because that was my big goal, was to not have to have mom and dad drive me around anymore. I'm working, I work at a preschool. One of the biggest things, well, I guess there's 2 big things that I learned. The first one is it's okay to laugh at yourself. It's okay, like, you can't change the past, but you can change the future. You can change your outlook on what you do with whatever issue you're having. So I think just realizing that, I mean, you're not the only one who is in your boat. While everybody has their own struggles, everybody has a struggle. And so just looking at it as not necessarily a struggle, but also a blessing, as something that you can, I don't know, like change in the future. And the other big thing that I learned was that it's okay to ask for help. I think that as a 21, now 24-year-old, that was really difficult, and something that I had to kind of overcome was asking my nurse, like, hey, can you help me transfer from my chair to the toilet? Or asking my mom, like, hey, can you help me brush my hair? Like simple things that I used to do by myself, but I wasn't able to fully do. And I mean, there's still things that I struggle with, especially when my arms and legs fatigue. But I think just realizing that people are there for you, they want to help you, they want to be able to do all that they can, is important.